All right, let's talk about numbers, okay? Everything comes down to profitability. Amazon bought Twitch not just for its API, not just for its streaming service and platform and everything like that. You buy something because you either A, want to eliminate competition, or B, you want to utilize services that they've already created so you don't have to build your own, or C, you want to also make it profitable. So let's start with profitability, because I'm not a tech guy. Twitch is not profitable. It costs a lot of money for hosting. 95% of all streamers are a net loss for Twitch. 95% of all streamers represent a net loss for Twitch. And if you think that I'm overextending that number, if you have 100 viewers, you're in the top 2% of streamers. 100 concurrent viewers, you're a top 2% streamer. Average 100 viewer streamer probably has 20 subs, maybe 50. At a 50% split, you're talking $125 per month that Twitch makes, maybe. Not only that, but all that big money that streamers make from outside revenue is direct to the streamer. Twitch doesn't take a cut. So when you see somebody with a massive deal with Chipotle or, I don't know, El Gato or whatever, that's directly from the streamer to the company or through the agency or through the org, G Fuel, whatever. So Twitch doesn't make any money there. So if they're not making that much money through that and they're making money on ads, let's talk about it. Why fight for a streamer if you will lose money? There's a big misconception that because someone draws in a lot of viewership that they're worth a lot of money. That is not the case, because in the short term, it might be the case, but in the long term, it not necessarily is. If you average 10,000 subs per month, okay, 50% of that, okay, like let's say it's split. They go from 75 to, these are not real numbers, guys. I don't know what the contracts are, 75 to 25% split, right? So at $50,000 a month, they're making $12,500. You might be saying to yourself, well, Stocky, that's a lot of money. See, here's what everybody misses. Do you guys realize how many of those are Twitch Prime subs? And they take a 100% loss on Twitch Prime subs? On Twitch's balance sheet, not Amazon's. Everyone forgets about Twitch Prime subs. Something like 30 to 50%, depending on the streamer, is Twitch Prime subs. But let's take the low end. Let's say 20% of them. So let's minus 2K. Let's call it 8K here. That means $10,000 per month. $10,000 per month is how much money they would make. A lot of that money goes to hosting all of those streamers who don't make any money. So you're saying to me, all right, well, Stocky, they should, YouTube's offering this streamer here who has 10,000 subs a month, $1 million per year to come stream. Twitch should do the same and keep them, or else they're going to lose money. They're going to lose out to YouTube. Well, no. You would have to make $10,000 per month from this streamer in sub money for 10 years to cover that 1 year of them. Well, Stocky, there's more money in XYZ. No. Do you know how many streamers last 10 years at the top? Very few. Now, Twitch is relatively new, so we don't have a lot of aggregate data, a lot of metadata, but very few streamers in the 10 years that have been here have managed to stay on top for that long. So a lot of the ones that you see spiking in the top 100 streamers for 6 months, a year, 2 years are not going to be there in 10 years. So you can't even count on all this money coming in. Why take that loss? Well, they're going to lose their audience. That's the thing, they're not. I love Ludwig to death, so this isn't a stab at him or YouTube or Twitch, but I want you to think about this. How many of the viewers that watched Ludwig on Twitch when he moved to YouTube left Twitch altogether and just watch YouTube? 1 in 1,000? He wasn't the only one they watched. Very few people only watch one person on Twitch. Those eyes are still going to be on Twitch when he's not live on YouTube. So how much net loss did they take of viewership? And you might be saying, yeah, Stocky, but maybe they only sub to Ludwig. Well, if they have a Twitch Prime, they're still going to sub to somebody else. But more importantly, that's not where Twitch is going to make their money. Twitch doesn't make money on subs. Ads. I wish I could tell you guys, because I don't have the numbers, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to. I wish I could tell you guys how much money they are willing to offer on the contracts that they sell, that they sign streamers to. They require them to play ads because that's where the money is. If they can get more streamers to play more ads, they can charge more per ad. It's called a fill rate. Twitch owns the live streaming space. I know a lot of people out there are saying, well, YouTube's going to take over. YouTube has a bigger, inventory of people. They have more people to pull from. They have a lot more going on. But this is where the money comes from. And if the viewers are still retaining on the platform, you can afford to let people go. Are you shitting me? An ad hit while I was talking about ads? That's fucking hilarious. Okay? So not everyone stays on top forever, and the money is going to be in the ads. So if it's going to cost you way more to retain a single person, if it is going to cost you way more money to retain somebody than they're going to give you back in value, you let them go because you're not losing those viewers. Everyone thinks, oh, well, if a big streamer goes to YouTube, Twitch is fucked. No, because most of those people are going to continue to consume content on Twitch when their favorite streamer who's on YouTube is not streaming, meaning that as long as those viewers are still there, they can get served ads, which means Twitch will make more money than they would anyways. So why pay $1 million a year to somebody whose ROI is not there? Customer acquisition is far more expensive than customer retention. Exactly. So that's why I want you guys to understand that all of this talk about, oh, Twitch is dead because they're you know, letting their streamers go. No, this is a business decision. If you think that the person who's at 25,000 viewers now is going to be the same person at the top in 5 years, the chances are almost zero or 1 in 10,000. But it's not about the individual streamer. It's about the amount of people on the platform. Now, there are people, XQC is one of them, where there would be a noticeable impact if they left the platform. But the question becomes, what would his price tag be to keep him here, and would that ROI still be there? I'll tell you how you can tell who is worth what to who, okay? And I don't have access to this information. But you know how at the end of the year, they tell you who are your most top viewed streamers and whatever? If somebody like Mizkif, right, were to leave the platform and demand more money than Twitch was willing to offer, they'd probably let him go. Because there's so much crossover to other streamers that are here, that those people, if he were to go to a different platform, when he's not live, they'll still be back on the platform. They may not be on as many hours, but somebody like Mizkif might be worth it because it comes down to how many hours watched, right? Not viewers. I'll give you an example. And I'm not fluffing myself, but I am probably more valuable to somebody like Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or Bazinga or TradingView or anybody than other 2.5 thousand viewer streamers on the platform. And not because I talk about finance, all right? Finance is massive. My CPM on YouTube, and I don't get many views, is between $20 and $30. That's my CPM on YouTube, between $20 and $30. CPM, cost per milli. That means how much I get paid per 1,000 views of an ad. So the normal CPM on YouTube is between $1 and $5, right? Depending on what you talk about. The more controversial or the more general, the cheaper or whatever. But because I talk about financial stuff, my CPM is so much more because these people want to target ads to you guys, banks, brokers, the whole 9 yards, credit cards. They want to, they're more profitable companies. They make more money per user. They want to acquire more users, right? So they pay more. But the reason that I'm more, that doesn't matter to Twitch. Why? Because they don't have the ability to target ads right now. They can't sell targeted ads to you guys because they don't have the technology right now. They can't go out and say, all right, Visa, we're going to charge you $25 per 1,000 views that you get served, and you're going to be served on StockGuy's channel. They can't do that. They don't have the technology. YouTube does. But the reason I'm a little bit more valuable, at least from what I'm aware of, than a lot of other, not all, but a lot of other streamers at my level, is because, did you know that for a 4-hour stream, the average viewer watches 2.8 hours? Because you guys are watching while you're at work, you guys are trading, you guys are memeing, you guys are laughing, some of you guys are learning. That's huge. And the reason why that makes me a little bit more valuable, I'm not saying I'm valuable, I'm saying to others, to advertisers, is how many ads will get filled? How many times will a served ad get viewed? If I had 4,000 viewers, but my average view time was 30 minutes, that wouldn't matter. That's just because people are just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. They're not there long enough to get served with ads or to be whatever. And I'm not talking about the ads that hit you that make you not be able to see the stream. I'm talking about the ads that they're working on with like the side scroll ads or the ones that'll pop up here or whatever. My audience is more valuable. No, you guys are always valuable to me. Now, I'm sorry, I've gone on way too much of a rabbit hole here because somebody asked me. But from a financial standpoint, this all comes back to why the rumor of Twitch cutting premium partnerships back to 50-50 wouldn't make any sense. Twitch doesn't make money from subs. Maybe the audience will get paid one day. You all got paid. Because look at this. How much are we up now? 62% on shares. There's your week right there.